squeeze through the cracks, as it were.
Hey, here we go. So it's going to be Cassie versus Scorpion. No surprises there, but I do think surely Yas Queen is more likely in this matchup.
I would expect
I've been
so.
checking out the chat over on Twitch, and it was mentioned that Scorpion can't punish because it is low profiled. And no, he's going in with it anyway.
No, but
interesting.
For that reason, Digital Soldier has to be the one, because if you can't teleport, reaction, punish, kneecapping, then I don't see why you wouldn't want to pick this one.
You get the control, you get the punish damage mid-screen.
Control, right?
Yeah.
And if it's Reborn Scorpion, teleport reactions are like the main thing you'll look for with Reborn, so it kind of shuts that down. He can still go for a teleport and cancel it, so he can still threaten the mobility, but I can see it working out. We did see a really solid Digital Soldier pick from Fabz and winners anyway, so if there is any Cassie player that will make it work here, it's going to be Fabz.
But two players that are super reaction heavy, and that's what I'm looking forward to, because, I mean, they're two players with a similar kind of play style, I suppose, in terms of like the things that they're good at. Obviously, Scorpion and Cassie could not be more opposite when it comes to how they play, but the things that both of these players I would really say excel at are so similar. Letting it rock with a regular teleport, that's a hard read from Murko, going to result in a punish and a nice little bit of optimization from the boy Fabz.
Too. 320 is not bad at all in this game. Oh,
dominant. Could this be Fab's day? I wonder.
I mean, if he could get winners finals, that would be a huge surprise. Because we know Fabz is solid, but I mean, Murko is one of the most just competitively reliable players in Europe.
Oh, Ender!
350? 350 for Cassie.
A good combo Ender, side switch, and you've taken away the mix-up from Scorpion. So that has many little victories tied to it. Raw jump in, conversion.
Oh, and
we
the
still
little
managed to get
adjustment
it
as well, the standing one, just to make sure he was like positioned properly. Fabz is playing off his mind right now.
Okay, restand into mix. Always a back three moment. Escape failed. Music to your ears as a Scorpion player with Fatal Blow locked and loaded. Oh, spend it. No, save it. Oh, cheeky man! Spends it, a throw later, and it's the one that wins. I respect that so much.
I mean, that's Crushing Blow Management 101. Just because you can use a Crushing Blow doesn't mean you should. Might be useful later. Big punish, Crushing Blow, speaking of which.
Another whip
punish. This is where Cassie thrives.
You rarely see a raw forward 3 get whip punish. That was tight. Oh, punishment. Plus frames. Instant raw jump. Presses the button. Murko challenging Fabz to press. And he does ending things.
Bring this comeback. It is Murko. Big neutral jump from
Never
Fabz.
mind.
Absolutely looking for that overhead. Yep, I think I spoke too soon. Now that overhead, I would wager, is exactly what Fabz was looking for there. Could just feel that the overhead was coming. As rewarded with that first game win. Fabz playing so good today.
Yeah.
I mean, it is that mixture of just Cassie being a great character for like footsies, and Fabz is just being a really strong player in that department, right? He is good at whiff punishing. He is good at kind of spacing you out, baiting you into pressing buttons that you shouldn't be pressing, so he can whiff punish them, right? Like it's a great great character to play a fit. I'm not at all surprised to see Fabz doing so well, but to do so well today against opponents like this, that's what has me really surprised. Because we know Fabz is good, but he hasn't really had this kind of like big result yet. He is just one of those players that a lot of communities have, right? Where there are players that you know they're good, you know they're solid, but they just haven't got just the results to make you think that they're like a tournament favorite. But what it takes is one event to change that and turn that around.
Exact same matchup. Understandable. Murko tends to change variation when there's really, he sees no point for the cancel teleport. But in this matchup, cancel teleport means a great deal, especially if you can't consistently punish kneecapping with a raw. And also that is an immediate catch. But cancelling the teleport means that you getting in on one projectile gives you a little bit more, I think, of a better situation, right? Rather than just whipping and getting punished. Anyway, breakaway. Murko out of meter completely, but he has just built an amp, which is good. Oh! Oh, doesn't quite get the side switch he was looking for.
This is much more of a textbook Murko round, but the floor block, okay. Oh, missed the corner ender, but he still has a fatal blow. Oh, wow, that actually could have been death if he got a hit. He's fishing for it, he wants it.
Surprised Murko didn't option select that spear. It might have been because Fabz had meter.
Oh,
anti-air!
No, he actually, did you see like the little like the phantom teleport? He definitely tried to bait that, I think. He went for an empty jump teleport, but was just too late. He actually, I think that's exactly what he was looking for, but he teleported too late.
Not Fabz' problem, that's for sure. Nice little anti-air. Just a punish. No counter hits, no crushing blow. Beats the roll.
Throwing out the roll too. This is just Fabz just being one step ahead this entire game.
Remember everyone, grabs, beat, wake up, roll. So it is the option to shut it down. Short hop. Ooh, okay, cheeky. That's actually kind of cheeky though, because she does have a low in the corner.
Ooh, instant teleport from Murko.
Fabz playing airtight right now. Takes his turn. The flipping out. Murko didn't answer it back. I like it. He's using it so little.
We didn't see Do Basic punishing that either. Like, so that flipping out has a really specific punish that characters can do. Some people can dash. Some people can do like, you know, certain moves to avoid it. But if you don't, it is a free special on block.
I do wonder if Fabz doing it 2 times back to back means the next time he does that string, he does nothing. What if he tries to bait Murko in the next game? What if he baits Murko to move in the next game on that on block? That's what I'm wondering.
I mean, the ball is going to be in his court to make that kind of adjustment, though, because Fabz now being convincingly 2 games to 0 in the lead. That's the kind of layer that you can open up, and even if it's a risky layer to do, I mean, he's got the safety net to work with. If he feels his game needs that, then he can. But the question is, does he need to? Because when you have something like that, right, the flipping out has such a specific punish that certain characters can do. I don't even know what Scorpion's answer would be. But if he, you know, for argument's sake, has an answer to it, does Fabz go to other layers expecting that answer, or does he just keep doing what he's doing until that answer is shown to him? Because that's what you have to worry about in competitive play. Is just because something can be beaten doesn't mean you should not do it. It's about what your opponent knows. It's not about what you know about it. It's how much your opponent does. And you know it's punishable, but if they don't, why should you stop doing it?
Here's the thing.
This is a perfect example of that.
Murko has changed to Searing Rage. Now, normally I'd be like, that makes sense. Problem is, Searing Rage can be a little bit vulnerable to ranged punishes, and Cassie is really good at that. So I actually think this is going to be more about spear buff and less about death spin or anything else on block. It's more about, I want damage, and less teleport. So let's see if it works out for him, or if a 3-0, I will say, a surprising 3-0. However, Fabz did just take out Do Basic.
No, I'm telling you, if Fabz' route to winners finals was to go through Do Basic and Murko, I would not have believed you this morning. Like, no way. But we are closer and closer.
With punish!
Punish on the roll. I would not believe you, but after seeing the Fabz we're seeing today, I would not be a non-believer ever again, I promise.
You see that little walk forward to try and bait Murko into pressing a button? There was no button, but the movement, crispy little movement. Oh, another catch!
Immaculate footsies from Fabz right now. Opted not to end there. I think maybe trying to catch another wake-up roll. Now, that's not safe in this variation. Jailing? Yeah, counter hit too. Murko tried to press, and a match point now for Fabz. Looking absolutely unstoppable today. Not what we were expecting to see, but very happy to see it nonetheless.
Murko looking quite uncomfortable, I think. Not having the teleport. Good flawless block. On that jump in, though, great stuff. Searing Rage, you do get that extra combo string that just gives Scorpion more staggers. Another flawless block.
Now here's the
Trying
thing.
to keep himself in.
2 flawless blocks, but no bar left at all, and not a huge amount of damage dealt to Fabz. I think that's more of like a mental play to make as opposed to damage.
Not afraid to just go for it. Murko, forever fearless. Letting it rock. Those down ones. He squeezes a down one every time.
That's why. He's challenging with down one because the few times that Fabz has tried to stop it, he's been flawless blocked. So those flawless blocks are definitely to deter Fabz from taking his turn. Uh-oh. I mean,
that's damage that you don't want to take.
That fatal blow, 400 damage and below is dangerous. And he's approaching it. He's just about to get to the 50% mark.
Yeah, a clean whiff punish is going to probably result in a break from Murko, so Fabz going to have to do some extra work. Lets it rock. And 950, that's the round. 100%. Let's not forget Cassie, 950 health. You have to be a little bit careful with this character. Match point still for Fabz, but can Murko bring this back? He has to make 3 games straight. A lot of work to do for the Italian.
Ooh,
nice pickup.
Now, can we see the mountain that Murko has to climb? Will we see it work out now? Because he's got the hit. This is the right way of starting. This is Searing Rage. This is big damage. Oh no, he dropped the ender. Stopped himself from taking damage though. And the flipping out comes through again. Oh, Murko tries to get in between, but isn't quite able to.
Big catch right there. A fatal blow. This is that opportunity for Fabz. Looks for a whiff punish, but a big one. Doesn't commit to the amp, though. I think he was really trying to stay a little bit, not safer, but more unpredictable. Now, Murko, absolutely, this is his opportunity to win the game, right? A little bit of chip. Whiff, that's punished. Yeah. Fully unsafe. He breaks late.
To breakaway. Oh, the meaty grab, that was dangerous, but it paid off. Now fatal blow is a hit. Can he get it on this?
He gets it!
Can! I wasn't sure if that was going to catch. You can never be too sure with Cassie's fatal blow, but it will indeed. And Fabz, yep, that's enough damage. That's it, 3-0. Fabz is going to take it over Murko. First do basic, now Murko. Where will Fabz be satisfied?
I mean, this is a really good day for Fabz. And like you quite rightly said, if we'd looked at this path before the show and we say that Fabz is going to get winners finals after taking out both do basic and Murko, with Murko being a 3-0, I'd have been like, no way. There's no way, because history would not give us reason to believe that, right? That's just the way it is in tournaments. You have to look at past tournaments and how people are shaping up, and Fabz is shaping up to have the best tournament he's had so far. But